and catch up with Fred Arocho, who, remember, is representing TV47 and Radio 47 together with TV47 Digital in the Dominican Republic to give you the very latest updates, one-on-one live coming to you from the Dominican Republic, where the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup is currently ongoing. Match day 1 is complete, and Arocho was able to have one-on-one interviews, exclusive interviews with the coaches, starting with our very own coach, Mildred Cheche, our captain, Ochaka, the defending champions, Spain, former champions, North Korea, South Korea in that team, Ecuador, Mexico, Colombia, Zambia, Nigeria. Arocho is on the ground. So let's cross over to Arocho and get to hear what are the prospects of Team Kenya and how things will look like on match day 2 starting tomorrow night.
That is a very formidable side. I'm also seeing another formidable side in Spain when they won. Remember that they won their first match against USA 3-1. That is another team that I'm seeing a lot of strong resistance, or the teams that are favorite to move to the next stage. And of course, Brazil won their first match against Zambia. It was a tough match. Zambia also gave a good account of themselves in that match, and I believe that those are the teams that are going to most probably are going to make it to the next round. Now, what I've learned, what Kenya might have learned from this tournament is that we need to be more exposed in tournaments of this stature. I said initially that Kenya, in the opening match, stage fright, and most of these players were still not really psychologically ready for that match. But I believe in the upcoming match, of course, after what they went through in the opening match, I expect a lot of good results from them. Well, for Kenya as a country, as we prepare to host the AFCON 2025, I'm looking at this tournament to be an eye-opener. I've learned that investment is not an event, it is a process. For example, Dominican Republic started putting up their infrastructure for this tournament about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's not really infrastructure that was put purposely for this for this showcase, but it has been a developing trend in this country. Yes, it's not a big country compared to Kenya, it's a relatively small country, but you can see the effort that they put to make sure that they have infrastructure of this standard. So it is a wake-up call once again to Kenya as a country, as we prepare to host AFCON in 2027, to make sure that we prepare way early as far as putting our infrastructure ready and invest in that infrastructure. It is not something that should be expected to give results instantly. For example, the one of the stadiums that was built here about 4 or 5 years ago is a stadium that you really wonder how such a stadium can have its place in a country of this stature. And we as a country in Kenya, we still don't really have a stadium that we can be proud of as we move towards AFCON. So for me, it's a wake-up call. It's a challenge to countries, also African countries like Kenya, who are currently having a problem hosting their matches at home. We need to make sure that these things are done way earlier. And as day progresses, our viewers be ready to receive more news from here. I'm here until the end of this tournament, where our country, for the very first time in our history, are going to play in a continental, in a world showcase. Kenya has never participated in any FIFA final event, and this is the very first time. And us from Radio 47 and of course TV47, we are proud, and that's why we've made sure that we are here to bring you the updates and the happenings that are happening here at Dominican Republic. It's quite warm. It's a very warm country, and that's why perhaps you're seeing I'm sweating, but it is a warm country. And once again, once I'm done with this interview, I'm moving over to the training session for our ladies to see how they are preparing for their match. For you who might not really have gotten the time, Kenya is playing North Korea tomorrow at 7 p.m. here Dominican time, and of course that will be 2 a.m. in Nairobi, Kenya. Kwalanda, thank you very much, and I wish Manchester United all the best in their match over the weekend. And Arsenal, I don't know, I don't want to really make a comment about Arsenal because at times it brings me problem, but I wish Manchester United all the best in the upcoming match over this weekend. Over to you, Kwalanda, and pass my regards to your guest in studio. Over and out from Dominican Republic.
Thank you very much, Arocho, coming to us live from the Dominican Republic. Yes, Arocho, as you've rightly said, Manchester United, Arocho is like 7 hours behind. So I know he's struggling even to catch up with the time in Europe. So Manchester United right now against Brentford is 0-0. 34 minutes played in the first half. So Arocho, there you have it. Sasa sijui time yako kama bado hamjawatch ama hamjaona game ya Man U, but pole sana kuko Dominican Republic, coming to us live here on TV 47 and Radio 47. Now, just before we bring in our Standard Chartered Nairobi Marathon team,